Special gal. Sure, Dee, you know where to find me. I step past her and head up the stairs again, going through my mail. Your haircut is sexy, Davy. Don't change it. I shudder a little going into my place. A few days go by and pick up a woman from one of the swanky condos by the river. She's all dressed up, headed to my building. Wonder what's up. I'll try to talk to her, but she just smiles. Okay, doesn't speak English. Great. I drop her off. Head back to work. Central calls, and 3 more women are headed over there. All of my wood. I pull into the hotel, these girls get in. None of them talk to me. I drop them off. Okay. I get in late that night. 3 a.m. or so. Back is killing me. I come in, and head up to my place. I open the door and come in. Turn on the light. Dee and 4 women are sitting in my kitchen. Holy Mother of Christ. Fall through my doorway and into the hall. Dee, what the fuck? I shout as I sit up, hearing her and a couple of girls rush my way. Sorry love, it's a surprise. Breaking and entering might be okay in London town, but here in the States, it's not cool. One of the girls, the first one I brought, helps me to my feet. Oh hush. Come in, we have booze. It's my place. Are they talking about my booze? Of course they are. Fantastic. I can't report her, she's an old lady. Who's going to believe me when I say an old lady and a squadron of supermodels broke into my place? I take my jacket off and sit on the couch, flanked by 2 of them, both blondes. Okay. This isn't so bad. Dee steps up to me, and takes off her jacket. Nope. Dee, I have to work in the morning. I don't have time to do this right now. Relax love, it's just warm in here. Calypso, you and Juliet get Davy a drink. Next morning I wake up to Dee knocking on my door. I know it's her because she's calling for Davy. I get up and go to the door in my boxers and tank top. Davy, I heard you screaming last night, are you okay? Why didn't you ask last night? I'm fine Dee, I don't remember screaming. Oh, maybe I was dreaming of you screaming. She walks off down the hall and goes downstairs. My face when I shut the door, and check out those scratches. Gone, all gone, just the bloody tank top on the floor. A week passes, and I'm home late again. Bar nights are keeping me out longer than I want, but Central trusts me to toe the line while they find a new bar guy. I come in, covered in confetti this time. Bachelorette party. So much and turn on the light. No Dee, no strange women. Find a note on my bed. Open it up, and it just has a black thumbprint in the middle. Leaving your mark, Dee. I throw the note into the trash and go to bed. Have nightmares about being ripped apart by those girls, Dee jumping on my chest. I wake up to the smell of burning cinnamon. Not cool. I go out to the kitchen, it's not my place. Smell the air. It's coming from the floor. Dee is burning something. The smell goes away by noontime. Central gave me the day off. I spend it napping, snacking, and watching shit on YouTube. That night my apartment gets really warm. Sweating balls man. I draw myself a cold bath and fall asleep in the tub. I wake up a few hours later, hanging out of the tub like somebody tried to drag me out. Scratches on my shoulders and arms. I stand up out of the tub and immediately feel like I'm lighter than air. I wobble around on my feet a bit, trying to remember how feet work. Burning cinnamon again. Get dressed. 11 p.m. Go down to Dee's apartment. Knock on her door. Rustling. Dee comes to the door in just a robe, half-tied. Gonna barf. Hey, is everything okay? Yes, David. I keep smelling burning cinnamon through the floor. It's none of your business. She shuts the door and I go about my business. Notice later that the scratches are gone. Get to work late the next day. Central is pissed. I tell them to deal with it and go about my day. Get a call from the landlord that he's renting a hotel room for me for the next few days. Why? Electrical fire in DD's apartment. Is she okay? She wasn't home. Well, that sucks. Go buy and get undies and swim trunks. Hotel has a pool and hot tub. Chillax in the hot tub all night. Calypso and Juliet check out. One of my company's cabs takes them away. They look freaked out. Needed back in Slutopia, I guess. Landlord calls. Did DD tell you she was moving? No. She's gone, David. Oh darn, oh gosh, oh gee. Apartment gets released and I come home. Landlord is in DD's apartment. Let's call him Gerald. Gerald spots me and calls me in. She's gone, David, took the carpet with her. Damn, place looks like no one had ever lived in it. Notice a black thumbprint above her bed. No more scratches or weird dreams. Never hear of, or from DD ever again.
One of the most fascinating ufological cases now completes 23 years. The case of the extraterrestrial from Virginia, Brazil. By analyzing books and facts, we will try to determine what truly happened on January of 1996. Enjoy! Virginia was founded on 1882, and is one of the largest cities of the south of a state called Minas Gerais. At 1996, it had a population of 99,000 people. According to a military source, a big wave of UFO sightings started at August of 1995, having its peak on the 13th of January of 1996, in the south of the state of Minas Gerais, Brazil. Adding credibility to that, is the fact that UFO sightings were at an all-time high. This would culminate on the events described. It all starts at the 13th of January of 1996. At approximately 1 a.m., on the 13th of January of 1996, a couple of farm workers awoke due to the agitation of the cows outside. The woman approached the window to see what was causing the cows to run away, and terrified, she immediately called her husband.
1 a.m. The object came from there.
From there?
Yes, from there. So, from the fence to here, it was very close to the ground. And the cows were laying down at the road there. And then she looked outside through the living room's window. Look there, and saw it here.
Why did she look? Has she heard anything?
The noise from the cows.
So the cows?
Yes, the cows started running in this field. The noise from the cows got our attention. Then she looked through the window and saw the object passing here.
What did this object look like?
It was white and smoky.
Yes, but what did the object look like?
It looked like a small bus. It was big.
Long. So, it was like a small bus flying. Then you must have gotten scared. What did you think of it?
I was thinking I had never seen anything like it.
At what altitude was it?
5 meters of altitude.
On the field?
Yes, on the field.
How long did it take?
40 minutes.
What?
40 minutes for it to get over that fence until I got up there. I was looking until I went over there.
So, according to the witnesses, it had an elongated shape and was releasing a white smoke. At approximately 8 a.m. of the morning of the same day, a driver called Carlos, driving next to the entrance of Virginia, saw an unidentified object at the sky. He decided to follow what he thought was a faulty airplane, looking for a place to land.
Its tendency would have to be for it to dive straight to the ground, but it was falling slowly, like in a 30-degree angle, descending slowly, like if it was losing power and altitude. But it glided and was slowly losing altitude and moving, as if it was looking for a place to land on the ground, because you could see that it had serious altitude problems. And it was releasing a lot of white smoke on the sides. The noise, it was struggling to keep itself in the air. Until here, that's what I saw. Arriving there, I was stopped by these military men. A black, tall and strong man, he stopped me. And I could hear a voice in the background behind him screaming, "Send him away, send him away, send him away." That's when I found, at the time that I arrived at the place, I saw a piece of this object from the ship. As I folded it, what caught my attention was that I folded it and released it. It went back to its original form. That got me very interested. They had taken it from me, from my hands, literally. They hit my hand and said, "Give me that and go away. Get out of here." I said, "But something fell." Until that moment, I was thinking that what I had seen was a flying object, but I thought it was an airplane or something like that. I was very surprised that at the place there were 2 Mercedes army trucks, a lot of soldiers, approximately 30 or 40 people, searching the fields as if looking for something, making a search. On top of the trucks, there were many pieces of this material that I had on my hands. There was an army helicopter, a very large one. It wasn't a small helicopter like the ones that carry civilians. It was a very large one. One other thing that had my attention was the very pungent smell of ammonia and the ambulance that was there. When I saw the ambulance, I thought there was a plane crash. An ambulance painted with army colors, that army camouflage, and an ungodly smell of ammonia that I couldn't stand. After that, I turned around and made the return, passed through the same place at the second gas station, counting the first and the second. I stopped to eat because I was hungry. It was about 10 or 11 a.m. I was driving since dusk. When I stopped to eat, a Chevrolet Impala stopped behind me, a blue Impala. I went to the bathroom, and when I came back, the man talked to me and said, "You are Mr. Carlos." The man knew my name, the name of my parents, everything. He knew who I was and who I wasn't. And then he said, "You saw nothing, you know nothing." I said, "But something." He said, "You don't know anything. Shut up and get out of here. That's what will be best for you." I was really scared, very terrified. At the time I was thinking, maybe I saw something I shouldn't have. I got scared, and then I just got into the car and went to Sao Paulo. Arriving home, I told my wife what had happened, and she said, "Look, we better be quiet about this. We will gain more that way."
Corroborating this story, another farm worker said that at the 13th of January of 1996 he saw many army trucks at fast speed on the highway. It's important to take notes about what happened to this man, especially at the gas station. One other thing, is that what he saw looked a lot like what the farm couple witnessed earlier on that same night. Other things, including military presence and the smell of ammonia, are also worth noting. On the period between 13 and 20 of January, there were no accounts of allegedly alien or UFO-related activity. Some speculate that the Army may or may not have captured something on those days, as there was a confirmed rise in military presence. We arrive at the 20th of January of 1996, the most important day on ufological history in regards to Brazil. A day that would change the city of Varginha forever. At around 8 a.m. of the 20th of January, the fire department of Varginha